the funny thing to do here would be, or how can we do a situational analysis of what's the quote unquote right thing to do? Should they jump over because it's heroic, even though physics wouldn't make it, but we're going to let them jump across because that's a good dramatic moment.
So here, just using this example, you're essentially saying AI should be able to, you should be able to give AI the ability to call shots on when you bend the rules of physics in this case, right?
That's what rulings over rules would be.
Exactly. In this case, it serves the narrative for the hero to jump over the cliff and make it. So we're going to bend the rules there for whatever reasons. We're going to make it happen.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's a little bit of like magic in Harry Potter, right? It plays the role it has to play for the narrative that J.K. Rowling had in mind.
Let's just put it like, there's a lot of ways we could implement it, but just the question that's posed to us, is it even possible? Right? Can we use these systems? Because you think about it, that is a sophisticated question, right? Yeah. Of what quote unquote should happen in this moment. And as a human, if I'm sitting at a table, if I'm the director or the player, we can have great conversations around this. But digital systems could not. You had to tell them what was going to happen. Yeah. So the question is, can they replicate some of that? And as a human designer, we could give a direction. We want things to be more realistic. This is not a place for you to make a decision, right? AI system. Like, you don't get to make a choice here. Versus adding in capabilities to be like, what is the narrative beat that we want to have? What's the comedic beat? What's the thing that we're trying to do? And I'm using this as a small little example, but if you can create systems that can, first off, they have to be able to make these type of decisions in a way that players would judge as valuable and entertaining. And then two, then you have to have all the capabilities to make it real. Now, obviously, if you're text-based or even just 2D image, we can do that. As you go into 3D simulations, it becomes increasingly difficult, which is what we're trying to do at Geminty.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of the challenge, right? I think on the text side, we can bridge a lot of these gaps. I think it's the fact that everything that happens in the game state has to be represented graphically, or not everything, but at least the things you want to communicate to the player. So that's where it becomes hard.